On a serious note, talk about a situation that went down yesterday before the Dolphins season opener against the Jaguars. All-pro wide receiver Tyreek Hill was pulled over and detained by Miami-Dade police near Hard Rock Stadium. So we got some video of the situation. So Hill was pulled over for allegedly speeding as he made his way to the stadium about 3 hours before the game. He was later detained by police, placed in handcuffs, and at one point put face down on the ground. You see it right there, ruining his fresh white
That's crazy.
tank top. So Dolphins defensive lineman Calais Campbell was also detained by police before the game for reportedly disobeying a direct order as he tried to defuse the situation with Hill, but he was not given a citation. So Hill finished the game with 7 catches for 130 yards in the win, including an 80-yard touchdown reception in the third quarter. So with a special celebration acknowledging the events that had transpired earlier in the day. So there is the photo.
Wow.
Hill posted a picture of his handcuffed celly on Twitter with the caption, "Love this shit." He followed that up by tweeting, "When you him, nothing can stop you." And then he tweeted, "Know that." Miami-Dade police released a statement saying that they initiated an immediate review of all details surrounding the incident. A few hours later, they announced that one of the officers involved was placed on administrative duties while the investigation is conducted. But after the game, Hill offered these thoughts on his detainment by Miami-Dade police.
Right now, I'm still trying to put it all together. So I'm not going to give you a version that I still don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say, I do want to be able to use this platform to say, like, what if I was a Tyreek Hill, bro? Like, worst case scenario, you know, because it's crazy. Like, I want to be a cop one day. I got a state trooper, had all that, you know, so I got a lot of respect for cops, man. But obviously, you know, everybody has bad apples in every situation, you know, so I want to be able to, you know, use this platform, you know, to figure out a way to, like, flip this and, you know, make it a positive on both ends, on my end and then also Miami-Dade, you know, so that way we can team together and, you know, do something positive for the community, because that's what it's all about, bro. It wasn't disrespectful, you know, because my mom didn't raise me that way. Didn't cuss, didn't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out, man. I'm just glad that my teammates were there to, like, support me in that situation, because I felt alone, you know, and when they showed up, it made me realize that we got a good team this year, dog, for them to, like, put their life on the line, you know what I'm saying? So, it was amazing to see, man.
Friends, how many of us have them?
Is it in front of the arena or?
Huh?
It was in front of
So it was near Hard Rock Stadium.
Did anybody see the body cam footage?
Yeah, I just seen it just now.
That changes
Where is it
the
at?
whole story.
It changed the whole story.
It changes the whole story.
Put the
He said, can we put that up?
Can you put it?
Is there a way to put that up?
Do y'all got the footage? You said you seen it?
I ain't see it.
The body
I didn't
cam
get to
footage
hear
got
it.
Put it in
released.
the chat.
Yeah,
Put it in the chat.
I didn't
Just
see
put
it.
in the
That
chat.
changes the whole story. It gives some perspective to what happened.
So what was the story? What do you think the story was before the
He went
body?
crazy.
Yeah, he did nothing wrong,
Overzealous cop.
and he was, you know,
That he
Black
did nothing
guy.
wrong.
Nothing wrong.
So the body
He
cam
said
footage
he
said he was
never
doing some
Walk up
shit.
to the car aggressive.
the body cam.
Why you got the
footage
seatbelt on?
that
Yeah, they did.
The cops came up aggressive.
Whoa.
And here's what happened with Tyreek, where
Yeah, I'm
the
with
cops were excessive, for sure. Snatched him out the car, all that. I still think it could have been avoided, because he was sitting there and they rolled the window down, gave him the ID, and then he rolled
He rolled his window back up. Absolutely, he ain't do nothing wrong.
Do that though.
He rolled his window
Yes, you
back.
can.
It's disrespectful, but
No.
you can do it. It's just
But
disrespectful.
when they were
Yeah, just because you...
they were knocking. No, I'm saying when they were not. I'm saying it could have. I'm not saying Tyreek was wrong. What
No,
I'm saying
but
is
It could have avoided.
it could have avoided all of it. They were aggressive.
But from the beginning, though, yo.
Because you rolled
So my thing is,
they
hear me out,
were
hear me
aggressive
out.
from the beginning.
From the beginning, you walk up to the car, your first, why you got your seatbelt on?
And Tyreek
And I'm like, my reaction, I heard,
was just like his. My reaction would have been like, man, why you doing all that?
why you fucking dumb? And my words would have been like, man,
I would've cussed like,
you
oh,
way
relax.
aggressive about this
Yeah.
seatbelt right now.
Yeah.
So,
Anybody
From the top, you
my
was
only
aggressive.
thing is, one, it was excessive. That cop was doing way too much. Shouldn't have been snatched out the car, all that.
Yeah.
Saying
It could have been
the window staying down would have probably saved all that. That's
Okay,
it.
okay. There's a difference between law
and your
Pride.
Your pride.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Law is I'm speeding, I don't have a ticket. I don't have my seatbelt on. Give me a ticket. Right? Give me a ticket. No matter what I say to you,
No matter what
as
I
a
do.
human being or do to you as a cop, the law is still the law. Right? So once I give you this, if I roll my window, if I turn my mirror, that has nothing to do with this ticket.
Nothing at all.
Just give me my ticket.
No,
whatever the citation
I don't want to have no
agree.
communication
I
with
agree
you.
with. No, all I'm saying is I agree with everything else.
But you're saying it coulda went-
It could have been avoided if he didn't roll his window back up. That's all I'm saying. But all that snatching him out the car
that's
and
what
all
I'm
that.
We're gonna break your window if you don't let the
Like,
window
legally-
down.
All of roll my window up.
We're gonna break your window if you don't let it
You know what
down.
I'm saying?
Like,
'Cause
all
he
that.
the cop was being aggressive.
He was dumb
He was
aggressive.
being way too aggressive.
That's crazy.
Like, people don't know. Legally, you're not allowed to put handcuffs on me unless I'm being arrested for a
Or
crime.
something, yeah.
Right? Speeding?
And the dude-
Was I
did you
speeding?
See, but
Was
did
I
you see the
rec-
footage?
Nah, they didn't.
The dude was like, don't roll your window down. Don't roll your window up while I'm talking to you. This, and this. He said, you do that again, then you know what?
drag
Matter of
you
fact, get out.
Get out the car.
Yeah.
But the law is, but the law is, right? There's no you have no probable cause.
You have no reason to snatch
no,
this car.
the legal term is
legal.
you have no probable cause
resisting.
to add
There's no resistance.
No,
I'm
the
surprised they
resistance
didn't
doesn't
say
come
it
in effect.
when
Nick,
they try to get him out the car.
There's a few reasons for asking me to get in my car. I'm a felon.
But when
Right.
they get
The
you out
car smells
they
like
say that.
weed.
That's
Right.
me.
That's
Dude,
fake. That's fake.
So I don't give a fuck what you pull me over for. There's no probable cause for you to ask
And
me
no
to exit
reason
my
to get out of the
vehicle.
car. They
Whatsoever.
Man, I'm
What you're saying-
surprised when they dragged him out, they didn't say resisting. They hit
Because
him a couple times.
No.
That's how they do it.
That is a loophole that
they try to use.
Yeah, they resisting
That's
slam on the floor.
I want you to get out of the car when you
Nigga,
get
you
out.
grab my arm to try to do this.
Yeah.
Nigga, my natural
Yeah.
reaction is like, goddamn, dog.
And
That's what
Now you
I'm
resist.
saying. That's what
An
I'm saying.
innocent
I'm
person
surprised
is resisting.
even
Now you
you're
resist.
resisting.
But if you ever
did
look,
you see they had his knee all in his back
That's
and
what
all
I'm
that.
saying,
It's
yo.
too much.
but what
bro.
I'm saying is,
Too much,
in just the law itself, there's no such thing as resisting an arrest if you're not being arrested for a crime. It's actually fake, right? So if I pull you over for a ticket is not a crime to be arrested for. So it's a loophole that they use. I know an innocent man is gonna fight it, right? Well, what did I do? Boom, oh, you're resisting.
That's what
Now,
they do.
when you go down to the courthouse, remember your original stop will never be on that. It'll just be resisting arrest.
Right. That's what
So
I'm
when
saying. I'm
white
shocked.
America sees it, all they see is resisting.
That's why I'm shocked.
Oh, you resisted, but if you ask it, like before the bullet happens, what was he being pulled over for? What was the
Let's get to that.
crime?
That's why
There's
I'm shocked.
never a
If they
crime.
resisted.
What I'm saying is there's never a
and-
But
crime.
that should have never
We
came
still-
to that.
It should have never came to that.
Should never
we
came to
never
that.
seen.
It's not get out the car for
Pulled out of the car before.
The footage only showed him walk up to the car and
Why your seatbelt on?
white seatbelt wasn't on.
they-
Like,
they- all
dang.
they
And all
car
Tyreek
before
said,
like that.
but all Tyreek said, because the window was already down. All Tyreek said, why you knocking on my window like that, bro? He never, the worst thing he said was twin.
Hey, I was trying to put my license and registration on top of the car. No conversation. I don't want to know how I'm speeding. I don't need to know no
Say you want to be a
question.
police officer someday.
But what I'm saying is, minimize your conversation with him. Just do your job. Whatever your job is. You put me for tinted windows,
cuss him out. I
don't
broken
answer
tail
questions.
lights.
Secondary
That's what I'm
infraction.
saying. Like,
Give it to me.
I ain't gonna lie.
was there
I be
any
cussing
reason?
him out.
Secondary infraction.
I be
Was there
cussing him out.
any reason for the excessiveness?
There's a
No, 'cause
reason.
he was
There's a
aggressive
reason they're
from the
ignoring
jump.
me.
Go ahead,
Rashad, go ahead.
Fucking reason they're doing this to me, right?
We
You got arrested in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Did you?
For what?
How did that go?
For what though? What did you get arrested for?
Resisting arrest.
So what did you
That's what I'm
resist?
saying.
you should have complied, Gil.
When they tell you
That's what I wasn't resisting.
Exactly. You
So I
just
got
comply
out
with
of so
their
I got
action.
out of the car. So Avi's story
And you got out the car.
was Avi's story was talking to some girls. It was my Memorial Day weekend. So he gets pulled over, and I was like, yo, that's my teammate. Hold on. And then they put the
You
handcuffs.
did what his teammate did.
Yes.
Calais Campbell.
So they pulled. But they counted as resisting. And you know me. What was I resisting?
Yeah.
Like, what am I resisting? What is the arrest? What am I being arrested for? Asking a question, talking?
You're interfering.
So they dropped it.
You're interfering.
That's interfering with what? I don't know what's going on.
They do
He's not
say
being
that
arrested yet.
objective-
What is he being arrested for?
That's what.
But I'm saying is, what is he being arrested for first? What is Tyreek being arrested for?
Why was
interfering with
What is the crime?
There's no crime
being committed.
I want to hear what your point is.
I'm understanding this. I'm just saying, in Miami, you was in a similar situation
As the teammate.
as the teammate. So you didn't get the information about whether he was complying or not in the moment. You was just like, I'm gonna be there for my teammate.
Yeah.
So all this shit just looked like, besides you, I've been in that situation where I had to de-escalate or I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no.
Guns out.
Yeah.
Guns out.
happened.
Like, okay, I've seen this before.
Scary shit.
I've seen this before.
They took me back to the.
Do you think that I'm talking back? Do I got any? Hey, listen, whatever y'all want me to do, I'm about to do it. I'm not talking back. I'm not saying nothing. I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah, get home.
I'm at a disadvantage.
Dark alley and said, "Why you ain't talking how you was now? Talk that shit now." I said, wow.
Different.
I thought I was about to die.
Gang shit. That's real gang shit.
They
They're
took
gonna
me
fuck
back.
you in that
They-
ass.
That's the man of society.
They came up with some shit that said, we gotta take you back to the Prince. It's too much a crowd. You're not under arrest, Nick, but we're gonna take you back. It's when I won a championship with the world. You're not under arrest, Nick, but we gotta take you out of here. It's too much of a crowd. When they took me back, it was that night anyway, so they took me back. It was in the dark, like a dark parking lot where it said, I was like, man, come on, man. Why y'all doing? Nah, talk that shit you was talking now. Why you not talking how you was up there?
Because I'm in a dark area.
Right, I'm looking like, wow. Like, nigga, y'all really about to do something
They don't
to
even
me.
do this in the movies. Like, what's this?
Yes.
Who is this?
Talk that shit
You know
now.
what's funny? And I tell people this, man, like gun holders, I said, man, if you black, brown, I don't give a fuck about your gun license. Don't carry that shit in your car.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, the reason you shouldn't carry it in your car with your license is if there's a bad apple, all that bad apple has to do is, hey, you got any weapons in here? As soon as you say yes, okay, cool. Hey, can you get your license registration? Gun! Bop, bop, bop.
Period.
Now what?
Yeah.
Because I can tell you this, out of all the men who got shot that had guns, no one's ever checked to see if they was registered.
Facts.
Because the public no one cares after that. So you don't even know how many of these people had registered guns because a criminal,
scary, bro.
no, I mean just an innocent man with a gun license would not be trying to go for their gun. So they leave that out,
Yep.
right? So I'm saying, don't even put yourself in that position to carry your gun because you meet a bad apple, all he has to do is yell gun, then shoot, it's over.
So let's go.
Here's the harsh reality.
What
It's
do
the fact that we have to even think like that. We can't talk back. We can't get loud.
What's
we
the
can't-
history?
We can't.
But I still talk
What's
about
the history of it?
No, I'm saying you can, but
do.
the fact
I
that
do.
you gotta,
I do.
I do.
I'm sure you do, but
You come
I do. In the
Same
valley.
situation, listen.
In the valley.
So listen, I got pulled over on the one-on-one cop, motorcycle cop, come up to me, talk about my tent. Why the tent so dark? My first words, damn dog, you super aggressive about this tent, ain't you? First words.
But that's not hostile.
Huh?
not-
No, wait, no, so you wasn't there. So how the fuck you gonna tell me?
Because you just said it.
Damn
Nigga,
dog,
I
you
just-
super, same shit Tyreek said.
yeah.
Dude, you super aggressive about this tent right now, my
That's why
nigga.
I got put over that with the tent.
That didn't sound hostile at
The
all.
way I talk to him, you don't think I said it the way I'm saying it right now?
I don't know. I thought you were saying it the way you said it.
He come up, damn
I
my
thought you were saying
nigga.
it the way you said it.
Damn,
I'm
my
like, that
nigga, you
didn't sound-
stupid aggressive about this tent right now.
That's not hostile.
That is.
To a cop that's
That's extremely hostile to a cop.
Man, listen, my dad used to do it all the time. I know what type of nigga this
you got a
is. My
black
dad
daddy,
used
bro.
to do this
a
shit while I
nigga,
was in
the
the
cop
car.
come up to my window and I said,
got a
damn, my
black
nigga, you
daddy.
being extra aggressive about this tent right now.
Used to your
That's
daddy,
a respect between you and him now.
No,
It's
it
like,
ain't.
hey, my nigga.
Ain't no respect.
No, it ain't.
What you mean?
Because I feel you
It's a
didn't.
question.
Listen, you been. So now you get to talk to me about the tent, and guess what? My next response is secondary infraction. What the secondary infraction?
That was,
Secondary infraction.
that's your
He
response.
he keep talking secondary infraction. What that mean? Secondary infraction. Tent is not a primary reason for pulling me
it
over
ain't.
because tent is not illegal. The shade of it might be I got on my car, but tent itself is not illegal. So therefore, you can pull me over for anything else, then get to the tent.
They tell you take it off or some shit. They can't
It's a take it off ticket.
Yeah.
Who's going to court to take it off? Not me. You know how many of them take it off tickets I done got?
So
Plenty. Guess what I do now for them? You come to my car talking about the tent. I give you this motherfucking doctor's note I got for this tent.
Yep.
But none of that's hostile, right?
All of that is boom, I'm giving you a real situation. The cop come to my window being aggressive about the tent, and I'm just as aggressive coming back.
Yeah.
Same shit Tyreek did.
That's not hostile. You're not
It is
hostile.
It's just, you wasn't there.
Take it as that.
You wasn't there.
That's why they did. They
My
took it
wife
as
was
hostile.
like, calm down, Kenyon. Fuck calm
Did
down.
they not?
He aggressive, I'm aggressive.
Is that not what they did?
Man,
You
I
know what
ain't
he
got
just
pulled
said?
over in a long
If
time.
he aggressive,
not gonna
I'm
win. I don't
aggressive.
wanna-
He was aggressive.
He has the gun.
We good in the
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying. That's
What did I do
I'm
to
saying.
deserve the gun? You
No,
say
Todd.
something crazy to me, I'm gonna say something crazy back. That's just the way I am. I don't give a fuck if you authority or not, nigga. Cop pulled me over. He told me, listen. He gave me the ticket, said, I hope you have a good day. Guess what my
took me
response
to the
was?
motherfucking
I hope you have a
traffic alley.
fucked up day.
They took me to
He said, what you say? I said, I hope you have a fucked up day.
Yo.
That's just what it is. Listen, you said one
That
thing.
actually shot is ultra aggressive.
I told her, listen, just because you wish me, I said I have you. Gil, I hope you have a good day
was
today.
talking about-
And your response is, I hope you have a fucked up day.
But Gil, you
What
did
did,
that.
there's nothing.
You know how, yeah.
You did the
I'm
same
gonna be
thing you
real,
did,
Kenyon. If you, as Kenyon
did
Martin
the
told me, I
pop,
hope you have a
pop,
fucked up day, I'm gonna have a fucked up day because
No, but it's the cop. You got a gun. No, but you got a gun.
I know. That's
You the cop.
I'm
You
in the
pulled
valley.
me
You
over
ain't
for some
pulling me
shit that I shouldn't have been pulled over for. So
just saying.
therefore,
I just,
Hope you have a bad day.
I just seen too
That's
much.
all.
I just seen too much
shit that can happen.
stuff that can happen. If
So,
I
but
get
I'm-
pulled over,
But I am the same
just-
guy in the same breath, though. Hear me out.
Right.
I keep all my insurance, all that in my visor, right?
In the visor.
So when you come to my car, I'm not fishing around the car. You come to my car because all my cars got tint. I got tired of motherfucking cops coming to my car door like this.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how
With their motherfucking hand on that thing
Yup.
because they can't see in
Yup.
this bitch. So
Yup.
I adjusted my behavior.
okay.
I put everything in the visor. You pull me up, I let all 4 windows down.
Yep.
Yeah, I do too.
Right? So there's no reason for you to do anything other than license and registration. As soon as you do it, when you get to the car, guess what?
Yep. That's what
I didn't turn the car off, windows down.
Car, windows, keys up there.
You know what I'm saying? So, but if you come with the bullshit, with the aggression,
shit.
now guess what you're
But
gonna
that's
get
the
from
point
me?
I'm making.
That's all.
Man, it's
Slave.
no, it's going to get
I'm gonna throw my keys
That's what
out
I'm
the
saying.
car.
We-
You know what?
Think about
Nigga, I ain't got a car. Huh?
But that,
Nigga, this your car. Huh?
but the point I'm making is the fact that we gotta do all
You want
that.
the pink?
we famous.
We gotta do all
Yeah,
that.
so-
That's what I'm saying. No,
Think about that.
Kmart.
You famous and they treat you like that. Imagine people who aren't.
You
like you
Kmart.
said,
That's
what
the
do
point
you
I'm
think
making.
it
Is the
Man,
fact that we
imagine
gotta
if
think
the
like
regular
that.
nigga was in that.
You gotta
They don't
literally
know. They don't
plan
know.
out
They don't know.
everything
Like you
just
said,
to
if he
drive.
was Tyreek Hill,
I'm scared for my life.
If
He
he
said
was
it. If I
Tyreek
wasn't
Hill,
Tyreek Hill, like.
they would have beat him out
That
there.
nigga said, why you ain't talking
But
that
listen,
shit
he.
now?
But
Yeah,
look
that's
at even
my
if he
life
said,
fast
even if he
forward.
said, I talk like this. He had to put a whole game plan together just to drive up the street. I gotta have this here,
Yeah.
put this here, do this, make sure. We gotta think about all that. Why?
It is.
To drive up the street?
But why? Yeah, why are you?
Nigga,
I'm not thinking about none of that shit.
You getting pulled over?
I'm
You
not,
are.
because I don't put myself in the group categories. I don't have no problem with
You didn't
that.
have a chance.
Yes, I do.
Do you drive?
Yes, I
Man,
do.
what else? One more.
I don't have.
He
no-
abide by the rules, is what he's saying.
Me too.
I abide by the rules.
Me too.
I'm not scared at
I abide by
all.
the rules.
I ain't
But
never had an issue.
when I get pulled over,
Never
I
had
know
an
there's a protocol.
I get pulled over.
Never had
the
an issue.
speed limit
I got
65.
respect
I
for
might
them.
get
They
pulled
got
over
respect for
73 and a
Yeah,
65.
but listen.
I was speeding.
When I get pulled over, I
Guess
know it's
what?
a protocol. Keep my
There you
hands
go.
in a certain spot.
he did.
Don't move like this. Don't do that. I don't break the rules.
That's
I ain't even
But I
going through the.
also know
I ain't
what I
going
look
through
like.
the protocol. I'm not going through none of
Niggas
that
is
shit.
slaves.
What?
Hey,
Did this
bro,
nigga come to the door on some
I mean, listen,
bullshit?
Hands out, throw the keys
A lot,
out.
all of
You had
us,
your ID ready.
all of us,
Everything.
since we left college,
Niggas is slaves.
have not lived where a lot of this stuff goes down.
Nope.
All right?
Yeah.
But I'm still a 6'5" black dude with long dreads.
Mm-hmm.
So it does not matter who I am. Until they figure out who I am, I have to act accordingly. And the fact that I got to think about that and tell my sons, this is what needs to happen.
That's true.
Move like this, think like this, because we don't have the luxury.
When is that age
That's
you
what
tell
I'm
them?
talking about.
When is that age you tell them, though? Ain't that a-
16, 17, 18.
Before they start driving.
Before they start driving.
You started.
No,
Is
no,
that,
no, no,
no,
no,
they
no,
can get
no.
pulled over. They could be
Forget
walking down
pulled
the
over.
street.
Yeah.
Forget pulled
They get
over.
already
I
walking down the
know.
street.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
we stop,
But the more they start leaving the house,
But Kmart, we
conversations
talking
happen
about
more.
driving. I got a 10-year-old. I tell him right now, you ain't like them.
Yeah, I do that.
You can't be like them. It's an unfortunate truth, but I ain't about to sit here and lie to my kids. I'm not going to.
Hey, but-
You can't do what they
Yeah,
do.
that's true. That's
So, like,
How many kids
when
you
you
got shot?
act accordingly,
Ain't got none.
When you move and operate, you gotta move. And bro, it's extremely scary.
No,
I mean, little black boy.
Man, the point is get home.
Dog, quick
Like,
story.
get home
Quick
is the
story.
point.
Exactly.
Quick story. My son was at a party in high school.
scary, bro.
And he said, I told him, I said, this is when all the George Floyd stuff was going on, right? And I was with the Cowboys and I was telling them, they was trying to figure out like how people operate this. I said, the difference is if y'all son leave a party and something broke out, he can walk up the street.
Yeah.
It don't matter which way he go. I have to tell my son, find the nearest restaurant, whatever, and get inside. Because if Jonathan is walking that way, they gon', hey, where you? Yeah. But if Marcellus, my son, they go, hey, where you coming from? This and it. It's two different ways of having to operate. And you fit the description. So I'm telling my 10-year-old right now, we live in the burbs. You can't do what they do. And that's the unfortunate part, is what Tyreek is talking about.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I wasn't Tyreek Hill, even you saying you talk to a cop like that,
But
there's a protocol you put together before you did that.
Absolutely.
And the fact that we got to think like that, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, well, if you go talk, you talk like that.
Do what you do, but
I'm definitely not one of them niggas that got to think like that.
Until
Because I'm not. I'm just not one of them. Y'all operate that. I don't operate like that.
it sound good.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Gil, you owe me a lot of money. I wanted to tell you that.